Mr. Piotr Ziota, Z&D Marketing Manager of Zondacripto, is kindly requested to come on the stage for his speech with title Swift Transfers Don't Have to Happen via Swift.
Hello everybody. I wish I knew Greek to give you such a beautiful presentation, but I will tell you about we are here for the tech, not only for the tech, but part of it will be the tech, and I want to tell you a bit about the technology that stole my heart a few years ago, and technology that's right now changing many industries, but right now I want to talk to you about the payments. So I want to talk to you about where are we now, where are we heading, and pretty much what we've done during the last year, was very fundamental for the change of the industry. If you could go next. So right now we can easily say that crypto payments market is very small. Right now we can see that this year is going to be about $40 to $50 billion in sales, and when you compare it to e-commerce a lot of time ago, because pretty much 25 years, it was already 2 times bigger. And this year we'll see that it will pretty much be over $7 trillion. So we see where we are right now, that we are in the beginning of the huge stage, the next step that will happen, and we see where we came from, because in 2018 it was only 35 million people that were actually using this. Over just 6 years, we've expanded over 15 times. It's a huge change to the market. We are developing year after year. More and more people are attracted to the technology. We see more and more people using the technology. But to use it, please go to the next slide. We need a big moves in the market, something that people from the e-commerce, people from other industries can actually see that something big happened. So a few years ago, we had Tesla accepting the payments in Bitcoin. We had football teams that were giving the payments for players like Messi in PSG or any other players, that they were getting their payments in cryptocurrencies. Done by blockchain, the technology that right now is expanding more and more. And just through last year, we have seen that the institutional market are also exploring the blockchain and crypto. We've seen ETFs in US right now exploring also this technology in Europe. We see the first ETPs, but just one thing about the Bitcoin ETF I want to share with you. In just 6 months, this ETF grew bigger than the ETF for gold when it comes to BlackRock, which is one of the biggest funds in the world. So just 6 months versus 20 years of history and of people actually buying the asset. Let's go to the next one. And one thing that we've done when it comes to the payments that was historical for Polish market, was historical for the football market, was the transfer that we did with one of the teams we are working with, which is the Raków Częstochowa. Right now is the second best football team in Poland. Last week they had the last match. Unfortunately, they didn't get to the first place, but the second one is also very good. So we have a case study where the CEO of Raków called us and was like, guys, I want to bring the player from Senegal, very talented player, but I'm pretty much fighting with the team from France, and they have a very good connection right now. So if I send the money right now to Senegal through the SWIFT, it will take probably around 1 week. I will pay a lot of fees and I can't have it right now. It's impossible. So we were like, okay, let's do this through crypto. Let's go to the next one. And that's pretty much what we did. We did a transfer for the player. It took 3 minutes instead of 3 to 7 days. Guys paid around $2 in fees, not few $100s, because when it comes to the SWIFT, it works, it's not so easy way. So there is a bank in Senegal So where the money is sent, it first goes to the correspondent bank. And every correspondent bank takes their fees, that's one thing. But the other thing is that they can either accept the transfer or deny it. And there was history here. The bank in Munich denied the transfer, and team couldn't get the player. That's why they came to us, they asked for help, and we helped them. That's how we want to show that right now there are other possibilities. We are not using only one technology. There is much more in the world to explore, much more possibilities to use. And if we go to the next one, we'll see that, yeah, it just took a few minutes, few dollars, and skips all of the procedures and a lot of regulations that both teams had to fight with. Let's go to the next one. And that's right now what's happening. Teams, after the one transfer we did, and it was only a few months ago, we already get questions from Serie A, we get questions from the French League, how to do this, how it's possible, but not only as a transfer for players, because of course these are high value transfers for a few $1 million. But right now, people, just fans, can also use it to buy tickets, to buy merch for the teams they love. But right now, we already see that already 10 to 15 teams will accept crypto payments for the players, but also for the merch and the tickets they are pretty much doing right now. It's the case that we are right now working with Juventus, with Atalanta Bergamo, such big teams from Serie A, the top teams are already looking into this. And if we go to the last one, I want to show you the summary. So we don't need to use such old technologies right now. We can explore the market, see the new possibilities. Not only blockchain, there is much more to go through. A lot of tech startups that I hope will be recognized today, because blockchain is not the only thing that's growing rapidly right now.